My colleague Iman Rappetti is at the Rhema Bible Church in Randburg, where the funeral service is expected to begin at 9 o'clock this morning. Iman, a very good morning to you once again. Less than an hour till the service kicks off. What can we expect?
Good morning to you, Yuveka. Already the church is a hive of activity, effectively loaned to the Anglican Church for this emotional sending-off ceremony later today. Gugu and Letsecho worshipped at the St. Mark's Anglican Church in North Riding, and Bishop Steve Moreo will preside over the service this morning. The Zulu's family priest, Shona Fleming, who incidentally also married them, is with the family, and she will also be here with them, as she has been throughout this week this morning. We're told it's been a week of home prayers as the community rallied around the family. A requiem mass, a communion service was held at the St. Mark's Church yesterday, and it all comes together this morning as the city of Johannesburg hosts this civic send-off for Gugu Zulu. A number of dignitaries are expected, like Gauteng Premier David Makura, the mayor of the city, Parks Town, along with the sports minister. But I think, Yuvek, it will be those he raced with, those he influenced and inspired in our local communities who will share their memories with him that I suppose will become part of the most poignant part of the service this morning. It kicks off at 9, as you said, and here's just a taste of what we can expect this morning based on what we heard at that moving but humorous memorial service that was given at the Kyalami racetrack earlier this week. Here's what Sela Hatang from the Nelson Mandela Foundation had to say.
You died on Madiba's birthday. That every year as we mark Madiba's works, we will be thinking of Gugu Zulu. That your legacy of greatness has now been tied with greatness itself. That you died. I would like you to tell Madiba when you meet him, when you see Madiba wherever you meet, tell him that I died building a country of your dreams. That I died trying to restore dignity to those who lose it every day. That I didn't want to have a mother look at their child and tell them, I cannot afford sanitary towels, therefore you cannot go to school.
The sentiments we heard showing us just how much he was loved by so many people. Now we understand that there are also 8 groups of people who will carry Gugu Zulu's casket and form guards of honor today.
I was talking to one of the funeral planners and the organizers earlier this morning, and these guards of honor really tell more about the story of how Gugu Zulu was as a human being, as a person who inspired so many people. So there are 8 groups of 6, as you mentioned, cousins from the Zulu family, for example, then from the mother's side, then those people who were closest to him. There's one group called the Boys, and it's made up of some of those who gave a tribute earlier this week, like Andre Ross, who is incidentally the godfather of his daughter Leletu. Steve Mark, both Andre and Steve were groomsmen at Gugu and Letsecho's wedding. Some of their closest friends, Letsecho's closest girlfriends, for example, from school, those who were also her bridesmaids, will also form part of the Guards of Honor this morning. Guys from Diepkloof, and then, of course, his navigator and motor racing peers. We know that this is a civic funeral, so as I mentioned, a number of high-level dignitaries also coming through today. But again, Yuveka, Gugu Zulu, as much as he had his head in the clouds, he had his feet planted very firmly on the ground. And it will be this beautiful retelling of what his life meant to so many people, not only in South Africa, but across the world.
Just looking at the crowd streaming in, no doubt of what he meant to so many people. Thank you very much. That's eNCA's Iman Rappetti. She's live to us from the Rhema Bible Church in Randburg. We will be taking the funeral proceedings live from 9 o'clock this morning.